Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your monthly reading for September 2022. 2022 is one of the hardest words to say really fast. This is for Taurus, Sun, and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I use traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology in my guides to help bring a lot more clarity, to get a little bit more specific with what's going on for you, Taurus. The reason I do that is because I want this to feel like a personal reading rather than just a general spread. Now, September is, hey, it's a complicated month. It's one of those months where things may feel like they're not moving fast enough, but listen, it's good. All right, listen, there's a lot of planets retrograde. It's a good time to like rethink about things, to think about what's going on in your life, especially you, Taurus, okay? Because we know Jupiter in Aries is in your 12th house, all right? 12th house of the subconscious. So you're already doing that. You're already processing a lot of things about what's going on in your life, who is important in your life. You know, the 12th house also rules secrets, hidden enemies, but also dreams. Pay attention to your dreams right now. Listen, if you're a subscriber, you know I leave all the key astrological dates in my description if you want to follow along. And stay to the end of the reading where I pull a card a week, just to give you a little bit more insight, a little bit more clarity on what to expect for every week in September. Yes, this is in addition to the weekly readings I already do for every sign. It's because I love you. I love you, Taurus. I love you so much. Now, we know Mars went into Gemini in your sign, so we're going to see some movement in your salary, all right? Possessions, okay? Money. But also, we do have, actually, we're in Virgo season right now, all right? So there is a lot of attention in your 5th house, all right? Especially after that new moon in Virgo we had. But listen, and 5th house rules love. Hey, love and children, family. Listen, there's going to be a lot going on this month. I'm not even kidding. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, ready for your reading? September. This is September 2022 for Taurus, Sun, and Rising. Now, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. Like I said, if you want to book a private reading with me, you know where to find me. Taurus, listen. If you are new to my channel, it would be great if you like and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow. And I'd be very grateful. Listen, I got the lights, yeah, I got the microphone. I'm still getting into the YouTube thing, seeing how it works, the algorithm, and it does help, all right? All of the likes and the comments that you leave if you are a subscriber, I love y'all to death. You know that, you know it. I'm so grateful that you're here with me every week. Now, let's get started with your reading. This is for September for Taurus, okay? Listen, things are good. Like I said, it is going to be an interesting month. There are a lot of oppositions, okay? But there are also a lot of really good trines and conjunctions. So I'm already seeing that here, all right? I'm already seeing you in a good place. But let's go ahead and get started. Hey, come on, Taurus, what's going on here? What's going on? You got the 5 of Wands, all right? But, you know, the 5 of Wands came in your past, so I'm very happy that it came in your past. This is a card of conflict, all right? You can see all the people here. Too many voices, too many cooks in the kitchen, too many opinions, not seeing eye-to-eye fights, okay? Arguments, all right? So, here's the thing. You could have had some challenging situations recently, all right? You could have had some moments that were just not like, oh, this is going my way and whatever. But listen, I know a lot of it's dealing with home, but also, like I said, remember, you're going through process right now. You're thinking about a lot of things, so it could be you too internally. That's another message I'm getting. Here's the good news, is that it did come up in your past, because there is at a point through these challenges, sometimes you have to be that person that stands up and says, everybody listen, we're wasting our time here, all right? Let's move past this, okay? We're better than this. And it looks like you did move past this challenge, this situation. It could have been work-related, too. You could have not been seeing eye-to-eye with people at work, suppliers, or even just colleagues. Anyway, you've moved past it. Congratulations. Look where that brought you. You got the Ten of Cups, baby. I love it. I love it. All right. This is in the heart of your spread. All right. So think of this as like the theme of September. Okay. This is really good. All right. The Ten of Cups, you can see all the cups aligned in the rainbow. First of all, the rainbow, the only rainbow in the tarot, right? Now, rainbow, what does that mean? Promising future. The cups, when it's above our heads, okay? Enlightenment. So, for September, you're going to be in a good place. The other thing I want you to know about this is that this is it really does represent like happy life, happy family, happy home, just those good vibes. I love it. You see the children playing, you see the couple here. One thing that I am going to point out is that 10 in the suit is the end, okay? So you've reached a point, maybe for your career, maybe for your family, maybe in a relationship, Taurus, you've reached a point where you have gotten to a point where, hey, things are actually pretty good, okay? You've gone through some ups and downs, not gonna lie, especially, in August, some ups and downs, but we're reaching this point in our lives, Taurus, where things are good. Now we're ready to move forward, okay? We're ready to move forward with this, just take on life, all right, Taurus, right? Now listen, you did get the Six of Pentacles in your challenge area, all right? So listen, Six of Pentacles, 6 is the heart of the tree of life. 6 is all about harmony. You can see this man here helping the needy, all right? This is a very kind card. It is a very gentle and genuine card, and it's he's very philanthropic, he's altruistic. Here's the thing, when it comes to your challenge card, two things. I want you to spend some time thinking about that balance between giving and receiving, okay? That's going to be important for you this month, all right? You can see him holding the scale, all right? That is a key takeaway. But secondly, it's a time to think of others, is basically what I'm trying to say, okay? In the nicest way possible. It's a time to think for others and about others and the people that we care about in our lives. Because when we do that, when we bring them into our life, that does so much for our energy levels. It does so much. I mean, y'all are Taurus. You're ruled by, Venus is your ruling planet, okay? So there's that disconnect that may happen in September. So all I want you to do is remember, focus on the people that you love, okay? Put some attention there, all right? It's not only going to make them happy, it's going to make you happy, all right? Bonding is so important. It's so important, and especially for you, Taurus. Now, you did get the Knight of Wands. Hey, love it, all right? Knight of Wands, this is really fiery, all right? Okay, let me show you something here. Knights are very active, okay? He's charging forward on his horse here. That's what's going through your head right now. You really, really want to move forward with a situation that you're in right now, whether it is career, whether it is love, whether it is home, whether it's family. There's a lot of things that's, looking at your all the alignments astrologically, it hits a lot of different things for you, okay? There's a lot of things happening, especially when we get to that full moon in Pisces, and we'll get to that later because I do a card a week, but that is in your 11th house of friends and your network, your social networks. When I was saying earlier about bonding with friends, I really meant it, okay? Just really opening up, but it looks like you are moving forward, okay? This is really great. Knights, fire, wands, fire, fiery, fire, fire. Some people even would say that's fire coming out of his helmet. Listen, you are going. You really, really want to go for those things that you're really passionate about now. So I'm very proud of you, and I'm very happy. And you know what? Look, you got the Hierophant. In the root of your spread, you got your own card. Now listen, here's the thing about the Hierophant. First card in the Major Arcana where other people appear, okay? There's a reason for that. We call, the Hierophant is the male equivalent of the High Priestess, right? And, hey, people know him as the Pope. Very spiritual leader here, but also in terms of wisdom, passing that wisdom along, right? And there's a reason why these people are there, is because if you have all this wisdom, you need people to spread it to, right? And so deep down inside, I feel like you're really, really searching for that now, okay? You're searching for that deeper wisdom, okay? In terms of a lot of things, right? Knowledge about where you are in your life. Like I said earlier, Taurus, you're going through that process, right? You're going through that process of where am I in my life? What do I want with this relationship? Am I happy in my career? What do I need to do for my next step? Do I want to start this side hustle? Do I want to, like there's so much happening, but at the end of the day, he really is a big leader and you really want to take on that role, okay? You really want to be that person to be not only full of wisdom, but also inspiring, okay? You want to feel inspired too. Now, listen, we all love the Hierophant. I love that he came in the root of your spread. And listen, this is great for you because as we move forward into September, I didn't even talk about Mercury retrograde that we're going to come into, but again, that's coming at the end of the reading, but things will be a little blah, 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 blah this month. But it looks like you're going to be in a good place. You're going to need that wisdom because you're coming to the end of a chapter in your life and you're going to need that wisdom to move forward, okay? And I think that you're going to have those keys, okay? I think you are going to have those keys. Now, one thing I do want to, listen, you did get the Four of Cups. This came up in your future area, all right? Taurus, so one thing that I do want you to do, remember what I said earlier, okay? Just please remember what I said. The balance between giving and receiving, okay? Because look, he does not know it at all. So, the Four of Cups, here's the thing. You can see this young man sitting here, 3 full cups, the universe, the hand of spirit, offering him another cup. And he's just like, right? So, when you have your arms crossed, you're crossing off your heart, all right? Secondly, he's a little bored, sure, but also not very grateful, all right? We can talk about the laws of attraction if you want me to. We can get into it. We can get into energy. We can get into it. Listen, I talk about energy all the time. Listen, it's not even, everything is made of energy, even us, okay? Albert Einstein himself, Nikola Tesla, they've all said it. It's not my opinion, okay? It's not conjecture. It is fact. It is science. It's physics. We all vibrate at a certain frequency, all right? He's vibrating at a low frequency, all right? So this came in your future, and I want you to raise your frequency, all right? Whatever you can do. And actually, you know what? Let me give you an assignment, all right, Taurus? Because you love these. You love assignments. After you watch this reading, you know what I want you to do? I want you to go out there and I want you to give someone a compliment, all right? I want you to give, I don't care if it's a text message to your mom. I don't care if you email someone, maybe your boss. I don't know if you're watching this video at Whole Foods. Leave a compliment to the cashier, okay? Just that one simple compliment does so much, okay? Doesn't only make you feel good, it makes the receiver feel good, okay? And then you make their day, and then they go and they give a compliment to someone else. Do you see the chain reaction? Do you see how that builds everyone's energy levels, okay? So because this came up in your future, I want you to think about that. I want you to think about just being a little bit more grateful for the things that come into your life. There may be something that comes through in September that you wanted, but there was something not quite right about it. Let's say it was you're looking for a job and you got the job, the dream job, you got the offer, but they didn't give you the salary you wanted. You do not want to have the reaction of like, this sucks, right? You want to have the reaction of, oh my goodness, thank you, universe, for giving me this opportunity. This is so great. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Do you see the difference of the energy levels? Now, here's the other thing. Even if it's not what you wanted, it doesn't mean that the thing that you truly want isn't coming, right? All right, so this thing that comes through, if there is an offer that comes through or something that comes through, if you're single, something that comes through, date didn't work out, there's a reason for that, okay? There's a reason, there's always something better, but it's your reaction, all right? It's the way that you approach it that matters, okay? It's that energy level, and look at that. Look at that, all right? So please, 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 spend a lot of time with your friends, okay? Open yourself up, okay? with other people because you're in your head a lot these days, okay? Secondly, hey, Ten of Pentacles, Taurus, can your reading not get any better? You got not only the Ten of Cups, you got the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is all about prosperity. It's all about success. It's all about reaching the end, this milestone. Look, you can see the Pentacles. They're arranged in the form of the tree of life here, all right? There's so much happening in this card, actually. But listen, this came up in your future area. So when I say you're coming to the end of a chapter in your life, you are truly coming to an end of a chapter in your life. And in a positive way, all right? In a very positive way. So this here, the Four of Cups, that is more like a test for you. It really is. And that's why I think that it will help if you just go leave a compliment for someone, because you'll feel it, all right? You'll feel that. Now, one last thing I'm going to point out, this is in your future area. So a lot of Taurus, you may be focused on two things. One, you can see that the old man here, who is basically the hermit, right, made it to the end with his, there's a young couple, but also you can see in the corner here, the little child. There's really 3 generations at play here. So there's a lot of family energy in your future, okay? So a lot of Taurus, hey, babies, all right? Maybe marriage. There's a lot of stuff to come. There's a lot of great stuff to come. Remember, we're coming to the end of the cycle, entering a new cycle, but also legacy, all right? Big takeaway, leaving your legacy, Taurus. Think about it, okay? Now, let's move on to your stuff. Hey, Taurus. How is your day going? I love you. I love my Taurus. I actually had a date with a Taurus not too long ago, and it did not go well. But I still love you so much. All right, so Taurus, listen. Okay, we're good. You're good, okay? You're good. Listen, you did get the 8 of Swords. Vicious looking card, right? But listen, here's the thing. I started off this reading telling you that you were going to be in your head a little bit, all right? I started off this reading telling you there's a lot of activity in your 12th house, all right? Subconscious, all right? So what did I say? I said we need to get out of your head a little bit. Spend time with your friends in your network. Please do that, okay? Because here's the thing. I don't want you to be in this place, all right? And so this is obviously the 8 of Swords. You can see that she feels a little isolated. She's literally out of touch because she's bound, okay? And she's blindfolded, all right? So she feels a little trapped. There's swords are the mental suit, so it's all in your head, okay? A lot of mental blockages, a lot of activity going up in there that doesn't serve you well, all right? She feels like she built a fortress around her, where in fact she built a prison. Okay, so I don't want you to be like a prisoner of your thoughts right now, and I don't want you to be in that situation. I want you to know that everything's moving in a direction that is more favorable for you, okay? And so when I say please spend time opening yourself up with your friends, family, your network, September, crucial that you do that, all right? Please do it, okay? It'll help you get out of your head. It really will, all right? Because some Taurus are feeling that right now, okay? So I think it'll help. Listen, this is really interesting. You also got the 7 of Cups. Now, not only did you get the 4 of Cups in your future, you got the 7 of Cups in your external factors area. So, Taurus, it is clear as day something's coming through for you, okay? It's clear as day, September. Wow. Gains, or is it hashtag gains with a Z? Whatever it is, listen, you have a lot of opportunities, okay? You have a lot of opportunities, but here's the one thing I want you to know. Almost too much, okay? So remember, be grateful for anything that comes through. Secondly, you can see these opportunities. There's 7 of them, all right, that the universe is granting you, all right? However, they're not all that great, okay? So you can see a snake coming out of one. You can see a dragon coming out of one. They're all very different things. You see beauty in another one. Here's the thing. 2 things. 1, be very, very careful in terms of what you're wishing for and what you're getting yourself involved with, because at the end of the day, like I said, not all of these are great, okay? Secondly, I did tell you Mercury's going into retrograde. Mercury is currently in shadow, going into retrograde on, what is it, September 9th. All right, so I don't want you to sign any contracts around that time, okay? If you have to know that things may change a little bit in the end, but the most important thing with the card of illusion and delusion, read the fine print, okay? Please read the fine print, all right? I don't want you to get screwed over with any sort of deal or any sort of contract, anything that comes up, okay? And this relates to people too. If you're going on dates, hey, if there are red flags, read it, all right? Read the red flags. Read The Room. Is that it? That's what I'm trying to say. And the other thing is really focus on the things that you want, okay? Really focus on the things that you want. I mean, that did come up in your external factors area. Listen, oh my God, Taurus, when I say you're entering a new phase in your life, September is going to be huge, okay? This is not an understatement. I clarified it and you got the world, all right? So we already have 3 cards now indicating you're entering a new chapter, all right? Life cycle. This is the last card in the major arcana, all right? A lot of victory, a lot of success, just like the 2 tens, all right? So even with all this happening here, you're coming to the end of a cycle, all right? You've gone through the journey, you've gone through the ups and downs. Now look, you can see, hey, the 4 fixed signs, you're here. Hi, all right, in the corners of the universe, okay? A lot of stability. Speaking of stability, 4, I want you to know that's all about stability and order and bringing that into your life, okay? So remember, this is a test. If something comes through and you're not happy with it, let's make sure you have the best reaction, okay? Still be positive about it. Now, again, external factors, the world, okay? You are really moving into a new direction, Taurus. I'm very happy for you. I'm very excited for you. This is amazing. Now, hello. Listen, Taurus, I know that y'all have been going through ups and downs. And, when all that activity is in our 12th house, things are a little tough. I'm not going to lie. It's, because we're processing things. We're thinking about things. We're evaluating things. But we're also, with Mercury coming up, we're going to be revising things and rethinking things, okay? You got the Wheel of Fortune, all right? You got the Wheel of Fortune. It came in an area of your spread. You're just looking for a little bit of hope right now, all right? You're looking for a little bit of luck, karma. You want to redeem your karma points at this point. You're good, okay? You're good. I do not want you to worry. I don't want you to have any doubts. Look at your spread. You're moving into this new direction. A lot of this is really personal development, okay? A lot of this really is personal development. A lot of this is you having to make really big, important decisions in September, all right? You're going to have to really trust yourself. You're going to have to get out of your head a little bit, especially if it's in a space that's not serving you well, but really bring some people into your life, all right? And here is the affirmation that you needed when I told you from the beginning to spend time with your friends. You've got the 3 of Cups, okay? This is all about celebration, right? You're ending, look, you started off with this argument, with this challenge. You're ending with a celebration, all right? You got a couple celebration cards in your spread, but listen, 3 of Cups, sure, this is about celebration, but what's the deeper meaning here? Brotherhood, sisterhood, bonding. What did I say from the very beginning? So please, this is affirmation. This is your final outcome, okay? Came up in your final outcome. Please spend time with your friends this month. Promise me that, Taurus. All right? Promise me. Even if they're imaginary friends. I'm joking. I don't even know why I said that. Who am I? This is me on a Tuesday. No, with your real friends. Come on. Spend time with your real friends, because this is all about bonding, okay? What did I say about bonding? Bonding is so important, right? It raises our oxytocin levels, okay? That's the love hormone. It makes us feel good. Even having a hug from a friend makes us feel good, all right? Bonding is so important. Just that connection with other people. We can talk about self-determination theory. We can talk about I talk too much, and y'all know that if you're a subscriber, so all I'm saying, this came up in your final outcome card, and it's what I've been saying from the beginning. Spend time with your friends, okay? Now, as I promised, and you'll have a lot to celebrate too, all right? You have a lot to celebrate this month. But as I promised, I pull a card a week, okay? And this is just to give you a little bit more guidance, what to expect every week for September. Now, the first week of September, the only thing I'm really going to focus on is that Venus goes into Virgo. And again, that's cool. Yeah, that's more of like a reserved kind of like, you know, it really is. You know, Venus is your ruling planet going into Virgo. That is your fifth house there. So a lot of like, love, all right? Love, but even creativity, okay? Family, children, extreme dedication, all right? Extreme dedication. Speaking of love, look at that. See, listen, Taurus, if you're single, hey, first week, get out there, put your face out there, right? You got the Knight of Cups, we call him the Prince Charming. The, the knight in shining armor that we see in fairy tales. That's him, all right? That's him. That's your Romeo, your Juliet. You can also see, remember I said all this activity, Venus going into Virgo is your fifth house of love, right? Here we go, love. I also said creativity. This is a card of creativity. You can see the wings of imagination coming out of his helmet, out of his shoes, all right? So this is you being in pursuit of those things that you're really passionate about, but it's also for single Taurus, someone could be coming through, all right? Get out of your head and get on Tinder, is all I'm saying. Go to that bar, all right? If you are in a relationship, hey, even better, that just means you're taken to the next level. If you're not here for relationships, definitely career related, all right? Pursuing the things that you love. Now, the second week of September, that full moon in Pisces, yeah, in your 11th house, okay? You know, your network and your friends, but also your hopes and dreams, okay? Let's see what's going on. Hey, you got the Seven of Swords. So, someone may be, the second week of September, someone may be, let's put it this way. With that full moon in Pisces in your friendship house, in your network house, you may find out someone is someone doing a little underhanded, okay? Call them out, all right? Don't just let that slide by. Call them out. This is your time to call them out because things will get better. And I am getting the energy that there is someone that you maybe have been fighting with for a while, actually, for some Taurus. And it could be someone that is related to, and it doesn't even have to be a friend. It could be like a colleague, or it could be your actual partner, but call them out, all right? That's a lot of sunlight in that card, all right? So that's exposing a lot of truth. And if there's something that you need to confront on your own, all right? You need to confront it, all right? Second week, that full moon in Pisces is very powerful. Something comes to an end around that time, okay? But it all works in our favor, okay? It's all good. Now, the third week of September, what have we got going on? Oh, we have a lot of stuff going on. Oh my goodness. We have a lot. Venus is trining Uranus. Venus is in Virgo. That's your fifth house. Uranus, as we know, is currently in your sign. That's actually a really good day, especially if you're single. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what's going on third week. Yep. You got the green light. You're ready to go. Go, 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 go. All right? 3 of Wands. You're done planning. You're ready for takeoff. All right? Now, fourth week. Fourth week is, oh my gosh, a lot is happening on the fourth week of September. We have all that activity. Everything's moving into Libra, all right? Everything's moving into Libra. That is your sixth house. Daily activities, work, pets, even your health, all right? We also have that new moon in Libra. We have so much happening in the last week, but let's go ahead and see what's going on for you. Fourth week. Ooh, decision. Hey, last week of the month, you're going to have to make a decision, okay? There's a lot of, listen. It may be emotional, all right, the last week, but it is a point where you're going to have to trust your intuition at this point, all right, with this decision. And I don't want you to think of it as a bad decision. I think it's a decision where I honestly think that this is saying, remember, you have all this stuff coming in. So it may be two things that you have to choose between, all right? Now, if we think about Mars and Gemini in your second house of salary and income. This could be two job opportunities. Gemini, the twin, too, right? So you could be actually making a decision between two new jobs, two new clients, two new roles. There's something involving with two here, all right? So, Taurus, listen. Spend time with your friends, the real ones. And listen, this is a pivotal month for you, okay? You're entering a very new phase in your life. Very, very, very new phase, okay? Huge. I'm talking huge. And, you know, September's really setting you up for what's to come for 2023. As we know, Jupiter's moving into your sign. Finally, right? So that's really great. So it is going to be the best year. 2023 is going to be the best year starting in May. The best year you've had in the past 12 years. Taurus, I love you so much. You know that. You know I love you. I hope you love me too. Do you? I don't know. Anyway, Taurus, I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're a subscriber, thank you so much. I love it. I love y'all. If you're new to my channel, it would be great if you like and subscribe. I am here for you, all right? And I talk too much. That's why I'm going to click this off button now. Thank you. Bye-bye.